welcome to your slow morning practice. I know those two words don't really jive together in the world that we live in, but our bodies and minds are different every day. And as someone that experiences anxiety and pain in my body, I know that to be true. Some days I'm feeling great and like I can jumpstart my day, and other days I feel like I need a lot of extra support. So this slow morning practice has been a great way for me to reconnect with myself and gather in intention, compassion, and creativity. By breathing into areas of tension, I can create space for compassion and start to explore my creativity. So I hope this practice brings any one of those benefits to you and is a relaxing way to start your morning. Let's grab a blanket if you have and hop on the mat. Let's begin on our backs this morning. Woohoo! If you have a blanket, I highly encourage that you bring it on out and start your practice super cozy. And do your whole practice super cozy. I like to fold it up and take it under my hips for extra support. You can also put the whole blanket across your yoga mat and make a little yoga bed. Let's start right away by lying down and tapping into your breath. Bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to your rib cage. Feel as your shoulders start to fall away from your ears. Take any last wiggles to really settle your hips into space. Wiggle your shoulders or your neck. Take a deep breath in and let it out through your mouth. Arriving here. Again, take a deep breath in and let it out through your mouth. Perhaps you sigh or let out a groan or a yawn. Begin to notice the sounds around you. Consciously relax the muscles of your jaw, as well as all the tiny muscles around your eyes as you close your eyes. As you breathe in, notice your hand on your low belly and feel it rise with each inhale, and feel it gently fall with each exhale. Deeply breathing into your low belly. On your next inhale, feel your low belly rise. And then notice how you can bring your breath into your rib cage and feel your ribs expand from side to side. And then as you exhale, let your breath travel out of your ribs and then out of your belly. Try this a few times. Breathe in, fill your low belly and then your ribs. And breathe out. Your ribs pull back in towards center, and then your low belly deflates. This is two-part breathing. Whenever I practice breath work, I sometimes notice that I can easily bring tension into my breath, focusing my mind too much on the steps and not feeling into my body enough. If this is you, try to relax
This is your pass to allow your thinking mind to settle. Nothing has to be perfect, nothing has to be correct. Fill your low belly with your breath as you inhale, and then feel a small expansion in your rib cage. Let it out through your ribs. Feel your low belly deflate. Take one more breath like this. As you exhale, let your hands fall away from your body. Palms radiate up towards the sky. The morning is the perfect time for us to ignite our imagination, tap into our creativity, and connect to ourselves in a compassionate and loving way. Do a full body scan, starting from your toes to the top of your head. Notice any areas that you might feel tension. Just notice, allow the thinking mind to settle. Consciously release thoughts of self doubt and self judgment if they arise. Take this time in your morning and consciously send breath into the parts of your body that may be calling for extra attention. On your next inhale, reach your hands up. Your arms are flat on the ground. You may want to bend your elbows to fully release the weight of your arms down. Start to walk your shoulders to the left side of your space. If you'd like a deeper stretch, reach your right hand up and over to grab your left wrist. Notice your shoulders. Are they on the ground? If not, bend your elbows. You want the top half of your body to completely relax. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Feel into your heart space as your shoulders grow heavier. Notice the stretch from your right hip all the way to your right pinky without any restriction. You are free. If you'd like a deeper side body stretch, you can walk both feet towards the left side of your space, and you could cross your right foot over your left. This shape is called Banana Asana. Perhaps you imagine yourself as a banana hanging from a tree, basking in the yellow morning sunlight, peaceful, minding your own. Take a deep breath and let's scoot out of Banana Asana one step at a time. Release the top ankle, walk your shoulders back to center, and then walk your feet back to center. Take a full body stretch. Let your exhale out through your mouth. Maybe you sigh or yawn or groan. You're free to express yourself. Come back to an even breath and walk both shoulders toward the right side of your space and find your banana shape on this side. Option to grab your left wrist with your right hand, cross the left ankle over the right, Consciously relax the muscles of your jaw and the muscles surrounding your eyes. Feel into the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. Imagine that as you inhale, your entire body is filled with gratitude for this new day, for your body and breath. On your next inhale, walk your shoulders towards center and then your feet. Take advantage of this moment. Really feel into a full body stretch. What does it feel like to be alive today? Inhale, and as you exhale, hug your knees up towards your heart. Wrap your hands around your knees. Really squeeze your knees into your chest. Feel your shoulders heavy, reaching down to the earth. Perhaps you wiggle your toes or find gentle circles with your ankles. Take a few deep breaths. Tuck your elbows in towards your sides and become completely still. Notice the sounds around you, each layer of sound. Press your nose up towards your knees, activating the muscles of your neck and upper back. Take a few deep breaths. Notice how your breath may need to shift to support yourself here. And rest your head back down to the ground. Rock your body from side to side. And if your body allows, rock forward and back. We will all meet in a seat, and I encourage you to rock back and forth or side to side longer than you normally would, inviting in a refresh. Come into a cross legged seat or any variation of a seat that suits you today. Take a deep breath in through your nose and let it out through your nose or mouth. Bring both palms together at your heart. Really press your palms together. Feel this connection between each finger. Notice how this created tension might shift your breath. Can you bring ease to your breath and to the muscles in your jaw? Press firmly here without any added tension. Take one more deep breath and then let that pressure, that tension go. Notice how that release might shift your posture or your breath. Now bring your fingertips to your shoulders. Inhale and twist to one side, and exhale, twist to the other. I encourage you to do this somewhat slowly. Follow your breath as you twist from side to side. Feel how this twist is generated from your low belly and from the absolute bottom of your spine. Return back to center. Take a few big circles with your elbows, staying with your long and slow breath. Let any thoughts of self doubt fall away from your mind through your breath. Any self judgment, reverse your circle. Return to center stillness. Bring the right hand down. Your left hand reaches up and over with ease. Take an easy breath in. As you exhale, switch sides. Find your rhythm with your breath. I encourage you to move slowly. Allow your complete breath to take the space and time that it deserves. Not getting too stuck on reaching up and over, but finding the flow, finding ease. I think when we stick with a movement or a posture for a little bit longer time, we can exercise non attachment. If I am consistently moving from one thing to the next, I feel that movement can be distracting from what's really going on inside. Whenever I sit with something for a while, I feel I can pull back the weeds of my own thoughts, my likes and dislikes, my limiting beliefs. This process helps me explore the freedom of true presence. Let's return back to center. Take a deep breath in and out. Feel the reverberation of movement, how it stays with you and your body for a moment. Now let's bring the right foot in front of the left, creating a little bit of space in between both feet. And walk your hands out in front. Let the weight of your head release down. Inhale to look forward. Create a small arch in your back. Exhale, round your neck and body down. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, round down. Find your rhythm with your breath. With the productive society that we live in today, I often find feelings of frustration or stress arise when I'm not moving fast enough or not getting enough things done. These feelings sometimes find their way into my yoga practice. I find that when I take time to intentionally slow my morning practice down to almost maybe an extreme amount of slow, that's where I find my creativity again. my gratitude, that state of peace that we are all inherently made of. I find that feeling more potent when I tune into and slow down my breath. It sets the tone for my day and creates a reminder in my brain that I'm allowed to move slowly, that I'm allowed to move from a place of creativity and gratitude instead of panic. When I take things one step at a time and constantly check in with myself, I can put more of my compassion into whatever it is I'm doing. Take a few more deep breaths. On your next inhale, press into both palms. Walk them back up to a tall seat. Reach both hands up above. Feel the blessings of this day received into your palms. Exhale, let your body relax. Shake your shoulders up and down. Return back to center. Stillness. Switch feet. Switch feet. Bring your left foot in front of the right. Walk your hands forward. Exhale and release the weight of your head down. Inhale, look forward, arch forward, and find your rhythm on this side. Notice what might feel different. If there is tension, can you release self doubt, self judgment? Breathe. Take whatever it is you're feeling in your body and mind today as a note into the rest of your day. Okay, I feel tension here, or my thoughts feel limiting here. With that note, I can come back to this hip stretch in moments of free time, or I can replace my thoughts with thinking about something I'm grateful for or a positive affirmation. I am strong. I am supported. Continue to move with your breath and lean into what your body is telling you. When we're in a loving relationship with our body, we can move forward with its needs in a compassionate way. The next time you breathe in, press into your palms and walk up to a seat. Come to sit on your knees. Say hi to Titus. Flip your toes under. Sit back towards your ankles to get a nice stretch through the soles of your feet, or the option to sit on the top of your feet instead. Both of these are great options to come to throughout the day to create more flexibility in your ankle joint and tend to all of the muscles of your feet. Bring both hands out and up into a T. The left hand comes to the right knee. Follow the right hand with your gaze all the way behind you. Feel your twist all the way from the bottom of your spine to the top of your head. Unravel slowly from the bottom to the top. Return to center. Both hands up to a T. Right hand to your left knee. Follow your left hand back behind. unravel to center. Both hands out to a T. Left hand over right. Give yourself a big hug. Walk your fingers across your shoulder blades. Release the weight of your head forward. Allow your elbows to release down towards your heart. Maybe even curl the spine forward, burrowing into your hug, extending lots of self love. And come back up. Release, hands out to a T. Palms radiate forward. Breathe in. Imagine gratitude filling your whole body for this day. And then opposite hand over into another big hug. Release any amount of doing or trying here. Notice if you can bring a sense of ease into your entire body. Slowly, very slowly, unravel your arms back into a T. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, both palms touch together in front of your heart. Gently press your palms together. Take a full body bow forward to your inner teacher, to your creativity, to your body. Thank you for joining me this morning or whatever time it is for you. Namaste.